Greetings, Dr. Chad here, Better Life Family Chiropractic. I'm sitting here with the famous or infamous, I'm not sure which, Jody here. And Jody came to us not too long ago. He, with some specific concerns, he clearly does a lot to take care of himself. You don't get deltoids like this without doing something right. But a few things that just weren't getting taken care of. He's seen quite a few, or a number of other great chiropractors, all ones that I have tremendous respect for, but there was a couple things were getting missed, and so part of my approach is I take my exam to a whole different level, so we can look at things from every different angle, and through that we were able to find a couple little pieces that were getting missed, and we've been able to take things to a whole new level. Absolutely. I love the first phone call that he made. I'm in the back room. Shamra comes back and she's like, do you use a Y strap? And I just start busting up laughing. I'm like, yeah, I use a Y strap. So, so he's like, good, all right, get me in there. I need the Y strap. All right, so we're going to do the Y strap here today. Probably a lot of people who look up chiropractic videos have seen that. So a lot of what that is, basically we're decompressing the spine, gapping things this way. We spend a whole lifetime in gravity and just the crazy lifestyles we live as humans these days, with all the jumping, trampolines, active, being in sports, things like that. Things just can get compressed and jammed up, and this is opening things up. Now this is a more extreme adjustment. It's not something I'm doing on everybody who's walking through the door, so you have to meet certain qualifications to be able to do this. So anyone who's watching this, don't think that we're willy-nilly doing this on anyone and everyone. It's just you got to meet specific requirements. I don't mean to talk over your head with doctor words like willy-nilly. We'll put the definition of that in the comments below here. Perfect. But we're going to go ahead and get this guy adjusted. All right, so we're going to start you out face down. Okay. And with Jody, we're not going to get some of these big old pops and cracks that you get with some people, because we've already worked out. He's done a good job of taking care of a lot of his spine. There's just some of the gaps in between that we're filling in. And so one of the key things, again, is we only adjust things that need to be adjusted. So like he's moving well here, I don't need to adjust there. If his whole spine were moving fine, I just give him a high five, say, hey, good job, and send him on his way. So we only adjust things that need to be adjusted. One of his key spots that was coming in, and this has been bugging for a decade plus. Yeah. And it doesn't bug you anymore, does it? No. Yeah, and so that was one of the things through the use of X-ray, figuring out exactly what those subluxation patterns were. We were able to get that worked out actually fairly quickly. All right. Just got just a little mini one right there. That's perfect. All right, let's get you laying on that side, sir, facing me. All right, so we got a little bit of rotation way up here. So, you know, people think sometimes they're looking at adjustments like, well, you do the same thing on everyone. Well, I have about at least 7 different adjustments I can do from this one position right here. So we got a little rotation right up there. That's coming down into the pelvis right there. All right, we're going to get you on the other side. Cross you up right there. Same thing right here. Just a little bitty push there. All right, and then we're going to get you on your back, face up. And again, each time a person comes in, I'm checking every single segment along the way. So he's moving good there, so we leave it alone. Up here. And again, you know, I can't say this enough. Sometimes people feel like their head's going backwards. That's a thing that's scary for them. But you know, he's got this much range of motion. I'm not taking him nearly that far. And so we've only ended up taking him to 45 degrees, half of what he should have. And again, we just do enough to get the joints to move as much as they should. All right, Y-strap time here. I'm going to have you scoot down to the end. There's a number of different ways to do this. In different people, we go at different depths for that. So I'm having him get down there so we can lock his legs down in there. Go ahead and reach up for me. We're going to traction you out a little bit up to me. No, reach your arms above your head. No, sir. Yeah, there you go. Just going to stretch you a little bit first, put a little tension in there. All right, lift your head up, sir. There you go, and back down. And this isn't nearly as scary as it looks, is it?
No, not at all.
Some people equate this to being on the rack in medieval times. But you know, I imagine the first couple cranks on the rack probably felt really good. They probably fixed a lot of backs. It's just, they just kept going with that one. Alright, so we're going to just start out with a little stretch here. Get a little motion in there. And depending on the depth, we can actually get adjustments all the way down through the low back. Alright, so I'm going to have you take a little breath in, and then all the way out. There you go. There you go. And then we always end with a smile here. I don't know if you can zoom in on that. All right, there you go. There's the Y strap. There's an adjustment. Have any questions, let me know, okay?